Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all
like 4 or 5
ended
years,
so
maybe.
fast.
4 or 5 years. More so
The
4. I'm more
next
sure of 4. Like 4 years.
It won't.
So we're supposed to be scared Havoc's gonna be the villain. Man, this shit is fucking trash, dude. I'm sorry, bro. Get this shit out my fucking face, bro. I'm deleting this with that shit. Are we doing this again? Shit is trash. This game is ass, bro. So like, I don't know. That was weak. So the boss battle, at minimum, it could have been 2 rounds. If it was gonna be that easy. Like even if you put, okay, even if you adjusted in the last game, right? Even if you adjusted the difficulty in the last game. Right, if you adjusted the difficulty in the last game, there was still scaling. Like fighting Kronika was still relatively hard. Like she still was a step up harder, if that makes sense. This game, bro, that shit was easy as fuck. Like the boss battle was no different than the other ones, and it was 1 round. If it was 1 round at minimum, it could have been fucking harder to do. Yeah, no, I hate this game though, by the way. I don't get shit twisted. You see me playing this, I will never touch this shit again probably. But yeah, no, I can't stand this game. But no, that ending was trash as hell. Like not the ending, but like the final boss, it was very underwhelming. Like all of that build up for underwhelming. I'm literally waiting for Kadeo and come in there. Yeah, no, Takeda, that's fair. Takeda, I'll fuck with Takeda. The thing is, I wanna thank you for the follow, by the way. I want to pick this game up so fucking bad. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. But I think now that I'm done with the campaign, I can play as Havoc, the character I wanted to play. I think I'll hop into it. Or Shao Kahn. I just don't like the cameos. If cameos weren't in this game, I would love it a lot more. I just don't like cameos. I think it's stupid. And even though cameos are no different than like the system you use to break grabs and like it's no different than like it really doesn't affect the gameplay as much as people think it does, but not as much as people think it is. Cameos don't affect the game as much as I thought they would, but they're mainly just that's what I'm saying. There we go. That's perfect. They're for extending combos and like the system where like you break combos or you could break out. They're used for shit like that. That's all it is. They're just adding characters to it. Really, it doesn't affect the game. So like I'll change my perception, like my perspective on it when I was bitching about it. It doesn't affect the game. I just don't like it. But even then, honestly, cameos aren't even in the fight. Like they're not used as much as you think they are. They're only really used when like either, like I say, you're in trouble or you're getting your big boy hits in, like you're doing high damage. Even then, they're not used as constantly because really they're more of a burden. To sit here and press R1 to wait for a cameo to launch a projectile is a pain in the ass when you could just shoot 80 of them as Shang Tsung yourself. So like I said, cameos are alright. But I just don't know the way the game feels. It's a lot of shit. But also this game is ads. Like the port of this game, I don't know if it's on every console, and maybe it's because I don't have this on my SSD and it's on my hard drive. But the fucking port for this game is terrible. But there's so many things they did shitty in this game, like as far as gameplay wise, I would say, or it's really story mode. The story mode has so much like it's unnecessary aspects to it. But also like it's underwhelming and shit. Like it was a good story up until the ending. I actually fucked with it. I mean, it was good up until like, okay, we're in the timeline crisis, we're fighting Shang Tsung again. It's no different than like Batman Arkham when they said, or fuck, Arkham Origins and Night 2, where there's supposed to be no Joker, and then somehow there's always Joker. Like Joker's the main villain no matter what. Every Batman game, like you got Scarecrow in the Red Hood, but the fact that Joker is still present in the game, especially in Night. You could Origins was different. Night, it was ridiculous, dog. I don't know. I'm just not really. I don't know what's good with this game. It's not a bad game though. The gameplay is not that bad. I don't like it, but it's not terrible. I mean, it feels weird as shit. Actually, I don't like the gameplay at all. But the gameplay is not atrocious. It's just everything around it. The story, the fucking devs drop the player one glitch. Everything. This game is just shit. It's a fucking big shit pool. I will say though, all the characters do feel fun to play as. Like I was playing is all of them feel fun in their own way. Like the only reason I wouldn't find one fun is because they don't look cool. Like I think Raiden looks lame as fuck in this game. I never really was too keen on Sindel. Unless I'm good, unless I don't know, I could overlook the looks of a character if they flow right with me. Sindel, I don't know, it's one of those. But Reiko, like there's a lot of characters that flow right for me again. Like Ed would say, this game was for new players to adapt. They're probably there so new players who don't know how to use the bar probably can rely on something else. But yeah, but then like learn how to play the fucking game. If you want to get decent, if you want to be casual, then none of that really matters. But if you want to get decent at the fucking game, learn to play it. Like I feel like fighting games should cater to new players, which is what a lot of them do. But I feel like at what point is enough? Like at what point where we're like, all right, we kind of need to, like even then, like with Street Fighter initially, like they were planning on making modern like the primary control scheme, or like not even having classic, but then it got pushed back before. This is like before I guess it dropped to the public or whatever. But Yeah, it got pushed back and they're like, no. Like, I wouldn't even have played Street Fighter. Had it just been modern, I would never have played Street Fighter. Like, I need inputs. There needs to be some sort of complexity. But like, yeah, Mortal Kombat is not fucking, I don't know. The game, like, this Mortal Kombat just doesn't feel right. Like, the reason I didn't like it, I could overlook everything, like all the, like, even in Street Fighter 6, the story is shit too. If you even count that shit as a story, we can look through all of that, or we can get through all of that, right? My main issue is how it felt. I went and played the combo trials. It felt weird inputting shit. Nothing felt like it was linking. Certain shit was fucking up. Like, it just, you have to, like, it's just weird. It feels weird. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel fluid. It doesn't feel like it's flowing. The combos are easy. Baraka's fucking spin combo, which I thought was a complicated set of inputs. Literally, you just tap B. It's like 6 fucking times and you do the combo. Like, it's far too simple. I feel like it's no reward. I don't feel happy playing it. Now, some people do, but I feel like a lot of these games cater to first day sales. With the exception of Street Fighter, kind of 50-50. But I feel like a lot of these games, or not even these games, let me say Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat just caters to first day sales. Like, however much they can sell, they don't bank off of the longevity of the game. I don't know what's about other games, but I don't fuck with the characters. I can't play someone I don't like. If they don't look good, they don't appeal to me. It's just most Mortal Kombat characters appeal to me though. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. Mortal Kombat characters are just dope as shit. And I do say, I will say respectfully, that Street Fighter does too, but Mortal Kombat has a deep ass stuff full of characters. Like, Natar has not been in the game for like over 10 years. They have such a deep bag. They don't have to make new characters. They can just reintroduce them. Like, the only new character in this game was Garrus. Kronika, even then, I think Kronika was a dude or some shit. But even then, the only new character in this game is Garrus. Literally, look at the whole roster. The only new character, not including the combat kids, and even then, they're not in the game. Takeda is, but he's not. No, all the characters in this game has been in the previous Mortal Kombat at some point in life, or a previous iteration. You know they're trying to appeal when the combat packs 90% of the time they have a couple old characters. Like, why the fuck is Quan Chi? Quan Chi is in the campaign. Why is he in the combat pack? Especially when you have to pre-order to get Shang Tsung. You can't argue with, oh well, every Mortal Kombat has a pre-order character that you have to that you get when you pre-order or whatever. You can't make that argument because they already have Shang Tsung as that. So why are you charging me for Quan Chi and Ermac, who are both in the game? Why would they even take up shelf space? They should just be in the fucking game. Maybe they weren't. I don't know what the excuse are. Maybe they just wanted to charge for somebody, but it makes no fucking sense. They literally, it'd be different if we fought them once, like Baraka and MKX. We literally fought them several fucking times. So we're very aware of their moveset and gameplay. So why in the flying fuck are you charging us for them? Make it make sense. At a certain point, half the combat pack becomes like just cameo ass characters, like the Terminator, RoboCop, Spawn. Like, literally, that's all it is. They got Van Damme in that bitch. Mortal Kombat literally lives off nostalgia and fucking trying to appeal to young people. That's why Mortal Kombat will have the most sales day one, but then like their retention rate is shit. And I would have returned it. The only reason I did not return Mortal Kombat 1 was quite literally because I bought it off of G2A. But I just can't get behind this game, dude. I just don't fuck with it. And I'll say it 100 times. It feels weird. The story is, I don't fucking know. It's just all over the place. I think Trimmer would have been dope to play. They should have made him playable. He was dope. As the streamer talked to me in Discord. All right, bet. I got you. But like, yeah, Trimmer, they should have made him a character. Literally, niggas wanted to play him. They enjoyed playing him in X, if I'm not mistaken. And then they make him a cameo. And then what would be even more bullshit is when they drop these quote unquote new cameo characters, they also, like, if they double back and drop Trimmer as DLC as well, that's gonna be like, that's bullshit. And then on top of that, they charge hella money for fatalities. What the fuck was on in the new era too if she was playable? She should have been playable. I respect them to take out some of the base characters, but there's also shit you don't do. Like Mortal Kombat, or not Mortal, you'll never see a Street, and I'm only using Street Fighter. Well, you can use Tekken, but I don't know the characters, right? But you will only see, you'll never see Ryu not in Street Fighter, Ken, Chun-Li, Zangief, he'll be there sometime, but he might come later. But you'll never see without like the main people, the main roster. Like, you'll never see them not in the game off launch. There's some characters you will never not see off launch. So if they decide to drop them as DLC, I think that would be fucked up, because that's not even playing in nostalgia. Literally, you had a character that's been in the game the last 10 to 50,000 fucking games. Then you take them off or put them on hiatus just to sell them back. Like, I think that's scumbag shit. Now, I do feel like the combat pack, like I was saying earlier, maybe it has 3 characters, nostalgia characters, like characters we haven't seen in years brought back. Like, the people that you brought back as cameos, put that as combat pack characters, and maybe 2 cameos. 2 is too much, but maybe 1 to 2. They're not gonna do that. Like, I feel like it's relying too much on new characters. Like, oh yeah, we got John Cena in the game. We have Anthony Starr, Homelander. We have this, and that. Like, who gives a fuck, nigga? People who play Mortal Kombat, I mean, they care, but I mean, people who like I'd much rather see a character like Cabal or so. That sounds crazy because I love Cabal, but I'd rather see, like, there's so many other characters I'd rather see. Remember the cool characters in the main roster like Tremor and just redone less characters. I'm saying, why don't you? I don't get why companies they try to kind of do their own thing in hopes that like it'll really pop. But sometimes no, fuck it, just do what the fans want. Nobody don't give a fuck. I mean, some people probably did want Homelander or an Omni-Man. That's cool. Okay, fuck John Cena. That upon many other reasons, the reason why I just don't like the game. Like I said, I'm not gonna I sound like a broken ass record, but game is ass. End of the story, end of discussion, end of the day.